you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From out of the gun, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 14.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing right away is Allen. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, Gibson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. takes off. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
What a big play there for New England. 32 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Brings up second and goal.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass. Right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
Third and goal.
Kick in. Here goes up. Crazy. Hey, what's
Now May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown.
That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Five wide. Round it.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And the Patriots are going to get the football at their own 40.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. May going to look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. He'll be third. They need 1.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That one on target. So Williams, he's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down.
Here goes throw.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now is May. Will set up the screen for Gibson. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. From the 20, here's second and 5. To throw is May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. Now it's going to be third down. Here's May. That is caught. What a throw. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Conversion.
Crazy.
Here's May again. Escaping. He tries to make a break for the goal line, but they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
A throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. They'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. The Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A carry now for Gibson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Bills' 46-yard line.
On second down, it's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. Third down coming up.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Crazy.
To throw now. May. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. Stretching the field is Knox. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Patriots out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. On play action, Allen. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Alert! 10 yards to go.
Allen to throw again. To the left. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
39-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Allen going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It covers 51 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
Throwing is May. On the move left. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
26. Bills nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Yeah! Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. Open man is Shakir, and that's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready? Off 52.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
180.
They'll try it now with Cook. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
This is caught at 2. And he's in. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Jones now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Gibson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run here with Gibson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back. Just a few months ago, I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Regular. Monday.
On first down, Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be ridden out of bounds. After a gain of 6.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 4.
Hey, home.
From the gun, it's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and a yard. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Hook. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
3rd and goal.
Off 52. 180.
They'll run. It's Cook. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th
Tyler
and
Bass
goal.
on to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Bills are back within 2 scores.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important. And give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Second and a yard. Man in motion here is Hollins. Throwing on 2nd down, May. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Cole Bishop.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy!
Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. May to throw again. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Again, working deep downfield.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop the ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Maynard on 1st and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. And one comes just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Austin Hooper, touchdown New England. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action. Here's Allen. Forced to his right. On throw here, right side. Falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Two incompletions to start the drive. And it leads to third down. And 10. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Sub. Half 85.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Alert! 319! Monday!
Here we go on fourth down with Allen. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 30.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Gun, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They're going. It's May. That one on target. Colts got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, It's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Second and 10. At the 47.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throwing on third down is May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll go play action here with Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Harold Landry. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's going to air this one out. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Patriots will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. To throw on first down is May. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. Pickup of 46 yards. A run on first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and
May gonna look to throw. Flush to his right. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Throwing now is May. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field. I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
For a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. This one caught outside by Knox. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Round 80!
Again, it's Allen to the air. Short pass taken in by Knox.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play, because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one on target to Moore. And he's going to have the Bills first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20. Play action. It's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Forced out wide. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing again is Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. 38 yards. Off the play fake, it's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That has play good for 22. First down, New England.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here goes throw.
On play action, here's May. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2. They're going to try to run it in. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try it with Cook, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Williams in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Greg Russo. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Crazy.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
There's that man again, another catch. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. They'll run a draw now with Stevenson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Crazy.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down. Out of the gun, here's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 2nd down, it's May, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Alert! Round 80! Gun! Stop! That's it!
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. First and 10, and it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.